Hello and welcome to another episode of KNUS's favorite show, The Counselor's Corner.
This is Focus 94.3 FM.
Yes, it's another Thursday, 7 p.m. and you all know what's going on. It's The Counselor's Corner. We take you through any issues you have on campus as students, or better yet, as human beings. And this evening will be no different. We have a special topic this evening. The topic is catching up to excel. Catching up to excel. Yes, we know that as students, even though this sem has started, some of us we were not so ready, and now we feel like things are gone from us. We can't catch up to the rest of the class. But today with our panel, we are going to discuss the tips you can use to catch up with the rest of your class. Panel is here to give you all the info and tips you need this sem to catch up. You know, May sem is fast approaching, the 1st of August, and our panel is here. They've gathered all their information and they are in tune. Yes, so expect all the information you need this evening. So I'm your host, Seven Cancer. I'm joined by my able producer, as always, Dennis Scott. But we'll be taking a quick commercial break. We will come back, we'll introduce our panelists and get right into the action. Stay tuned.
I am feeling the music right now. It's my best DJ in the building. DJ Tuga, the Mad Swagger.
I just swear that I'll always be there. I'd give anything and everything, and I will always care. Through weakness and strength, happiness and sorrow, for better, for worse, I will love you with every beat of my heart.
So welcome back from that quick commercial break. So as we said, our topic for this night is catching up to excel. Catching up to excel. So let's begin by introducing my panelists for tonight. Let's start from the far left.
From this moment, life has begun. From this moment, you are the one.
Can you come again, Nathaniel?
Is where
Natural resource students. Major in Fish and Watershed Management.
Right. So we have Bridget, Isuman, and Nathaniel. I think so. Bridget and Nathaniel, you are regulars on the show, or even Isuman. We are all regulars on the show. Apparently.
Before being here before.
Oh, that's good. So I take it you have gathered their experience, and tonight's topic would be no issue. Okay. So, because some people need some tips, people are lagging behind, even though, and it's just 1st August coming to just come any moment from now. Yeah. But before we start, can we have a short recap of last week's topic? Last week, Gela was the host, but a short recap.
Yeah.
That was seeking help through counseling.
Yeah.
So, can you give us a short summary of what happened last week?
Okay, so last week we learned that counseling is not for people. Excuse my words or my language, for people who are crazy or mad, as some Ghanaians or some people perceive. Counseling is for anyone, because in our daily activities we experience or we are faced with a lot of challenges, a lot of problems, and these counselors these people are available to help us solve our personal problems, and we have to seek help through counseling. So anything that bothers us, anything that we face in life, we can't solve our problems alone, and we need people to help us.
All right. As you heard from Bridget, counseling is not for weak, mad, or
Crazy
people.
perceive.
There's a difference between counseling or psychology and psychiatry. But I know most Africans don't really note the difference. They believe if you go for those kind of counseling or psychological help, it's like you have an actual mental problem. Meanwhile, it's just a psychological issue. It can be dealt
but
with.
That's not the case.
Yes,
That's not
yes.
the case.
So thank you, Bridget, for that short recap.
Welcome.
Well, so this evening we are talking about catching up to excel. Which tips and information or which adjustment to your lifestyle do you need to make the most of this semester in terms of academics as the midterm is approaching? All right. You can always send your comments, questions through SMS or WhatsApp on 0575 943 943. 0575 943 943. You can also follow us live on Facebook at Focus FM KNUST. Yes. So let's delve right into the action. So, to anyone, no one in particular. Yeah. So, what will you say about people lagging behind within this semester? Have you had any clients to that effect, or have you seen? Because there's a lot of activities in this semester. Some people are thinking, let me just relax. There's time. Have you seen such, or do you have any information about such?
Okay, so you see how the semester began. For the first week, we didn't have many lecturers coming to class, so many people think that the semester will be very weak or will be very easy for them, but not knowing that next month, 1st to 5th, you are writing your notes, you're missing. So the lecturers will come and write notes for the second week. You go to class, you will think that everything is fine, but if you don't take care, you may not be able to learn your notes or pick proper notes in class, thinking that there will be time for you. Okay, so it's very necessary that you listen and pick whatever point that we are going to say here, so that you put into practice. Remember the first week we came, we talk about you plan your semester. So if you have not planned, you can still plan. And if you're lagging behind, listen to us, and whatever we are come to suggest here, you put into practice. I think it's going to help you for you to not to lag behind when it comes to this semester or the upcoming
All right. So we'll do well not to lag behind this semester. This semester, especially for the final years, it's no joke. We don't even need to remind you that, Charlie, last semester it's not easy. It's not easy. You can still trail in the last semester. Although we are hoping no one will trail, but it's still technically possible. It's actually possible. So let's all, as we are chilling and doing our last things in KNUST, let's remember that we need to graduate. It's 4 years. We need to graduate. Let's keep that at the back of our minds. Yeah. So, let's start off with any tips you have for us. Let's say I'm a student. I'm lagging behind. This is now the 3rd week. I feel like I should have started, even though I made plans in the back that this same day, from first day one, I'll start with first lecture. I'll go for every lecture, do every assignment.
Everything.
Yeah, and now it's even the 3rd week, and I've not even started anything. I'm thinking, miss him. How am I doing it? So what tips, if you have, what tip do you have for us if I'm such a student?
Okay, I know we have roughly 2 weeks and 1 day to midterm, counting from today. And you might think that it is too late, but I must say that it is not too late. Okay, within that 2 weeks and 1 day, you can do so much thing that would help you excel in your mid semester and also have reflect on your final exams. What I want you to do is reshape your thinking. Okay, get to know that even with that few days, I can do something better. All the days that I'll focus on other things, this is a time for me to pay much attention to my notes, other materials that would help me excel. Just focus on making sure that you are going to excel in exams. If that mentality, if you have that mentality, definitely you're going to excel.
Wait, you were just saying something about take care of, like, read through your notes and all that. But now, 3 weeks of, let me not mention names, let me not mention any lecturers' names. But 3 weeks of some lecturers' notes, it's not easy.
Exactly.
So,
you know,
what do you have?
The most important thing is that it's not all about being perfect, okay, in anything. But at least put in your maximum effort. Get to understand the concept. If you're able to understand the concept, application becomes so easy for you. So this is the time for you to understand the concept well. If you're able to understand the concept, it will help you in terms of different areas that you can apply those knowledge. This is not a time for you to go and read the whole notes word to word, page by page. No. It's like have a few time to what to write the message. So just make sure that you pick the most salient points that help you understand the whole concept of it. And you know, the main purpose of you coming to campus is to come and learn, come and gain the knowledge. So within that few weeks, you can do wonders. Okay, so just focus on learning what you have to learn to pass the exams. All possible means just make sure you're going to pass the exams, and definitely you're going to pass the exams. Because me personally, if I'm about to start learning my whole note, and I know the examination is the whole purpose I come to campus, definitely I have to put all the measures in place to make sure that I'll pass the examination.
Exactly.
After that, now go and chill.
Exactly. You know that the academics is actually the first priority.
Yes, you can.
And
Even
one
though-
thing that most students, we don't realize or we don't see is that whether your semester will be successful or not depends on the early weeks or the early stages of the semester, because during the early weeks or the early stages, you see, you are relaxed, the pressure is less, and you can get enough time to read. But most of us, we think that some lecturers are canceling their classes. We don't go to classes often, so I can sleep, I can relax, and we will wait for examination period or examination time to approach. That's where we see a lot of students rushing to the library, people staying 24 hours without sleeping. How is this possible? Whatever you are going to learn, you forget like 80%. So we have to, I think this is the right time, or this is the best time for us to build the foundation for a successful semester, because the pressure is less.
You're right. I believe you, Dad. It's not easy. Last minute learning, it might work, but let me tell you the truth, it's one
It's
in
not
a
the
million.
best. It's not the
But
best.
one way that you could also go about this, if you think you're lacking behind, is to consult friends that you know that this guy never miss class, or this lady never miss class. They are in our various classes. We know them. Okay, so for you, from this week or from today up to let's say the time we're going to write missing, we just gather some few items, then call that guy or call that lady, sit him down, feed him, and I think he will do the best work for you. Or besides, most lecturers bring whatever they say when they are teaching. Okay, so if you are punctual in class and you take into consideration whatever they say attentively in class, I think that even if you're being given a 500, let's say, page slide, you'll be able to determine that this is what will come and this is what not will come, because most of the lecturers mostly stresses on what they will bring within the mid semester. And when you get into the center and you start writing or you see the question, you know that this man was consistently saying this. Okay, so it's either you consult your friends who you know they are good in the class, that could help you, for them to explain things to you, take their note and read. Or you make sure that people also do recording class.
Yeah.
Okay, this recording also a perfect way for studying. Just go for those recordings and listen. It will help you, as Mr. Williams said, for you to get a concept. Then you can build on a concept to what? To write your mid-semester examination.
And just to add up to what Nathaniel just said, this time is very, very crucial in the sense of just 2 weeks for each examination. This is a time that you should get to know your peers holds much power in terms of understanding or explaining the concept to you. Me personally, when I was on campus, when it gets to 2 weeks and I know that things are not good for me, I just make sure that I get some of my friends. And how they're going to explain the concept, the examples and other things, it will help you recall everything. So just put your pride aside. Forget, like, just put everything aside, okay?
Put your pride aside.
Go to your friend, I don't understand ABC. Can you teach me? Yes. Humble yourself, learn a thing, go and pass examination. Okay? And this is time for you to put all distractions aside. Because at this time, birthday party, at Brunei, birthday party, at Africa, birthday party, at Indies, drink cups. By the time I realize it is Monday.
Hey.
So this is the time for you to prioritize and put all the distractions aside.
We are not saying don't do them, but then you have to know how to prioritize.
Exactly.
First things first, important things first,
So,
and most of us, our problem, pride,
Hey,
arrogance.
Pride.
Instead of, coming down,
No,
asking for
but
help from other people.
Yeah, but Bridget, it's not easy going to your age mates, your class.
It's not easy, but it's your life. I know.
It's not easy, but when you trail, get to know that it's very easy to put that pride
So you
aside.
want to
Honestly,
wait and trail
yeah.
before you ask of help from other people.
Get
So,
it, yeah.
so is the person trying to say that coming to write the receipt, and that's not shyness, or he takes pride in that more than going to a
Go into
friend?
your friend to
Yeah.
explain
Oh.
concept to you. But me personally, I enjoy being friends,
Group
taking me through.
discussions.
It's really helps.
You
honestly.
acquaint yourself. There are
Yeah.
lots of things.
Okay, remember, you can join the conversation on 0575 943 943. 0575 943 943. Text, SMS, call, or WhatsApp 0575 943 943. Okay, so let's move on to. I think you mentioned something about distractions and all those things coming. All those things coming up this semester. This semester it was like, if you see the schedule for the semester, it's actually packed with a lot of whole weeks. You've reminded me, dinners.
Dinner is important.
I know. Really, I'm just making my point. I'm not saying dinner is not important. I'm not saying you shouldn't go for any dinner. I'm just saying things are coming up like dinners, whole weeks, and all that. Elections, and all that. So what should if I'm the one lagging in my class, what should I do to maintain focus on campus, or do away with those distractions? How do I manage it? In a way.
I think in our daily life, we can't do away, or we are not immune to distractions. Everything we do, everywhere we go, we have distractions. But the thing is about focusing. When you are doing something and you really understand it, definitely you know the challenges that come with it. Definitely you know the problems that come with it, because you really understand what you are doing. The same thing applies in our environment, or academic environment. When you really understand your course, when you really understand your timetable, when you really understand yourself, that this is my situation. I am that type who is able to learn in the morning. I am that type that can easily pay attention when someone is talking or when I'm listening to something. When you're able to discover all these things, you don't easily give in to distractions, though they are there, but your focus, you are just paying attention to the focus. So I think the first thing we have to do in order to reduce distraction is to know ourselves. personally, I am that type who is able to learn at dawn or in the morning. So during my mornings, I don't really do social media or calling. It just read or listen to the radio, or just familiarize myself with what is happening around me, because this is the time my mind is alert or very active. So know yourself. If you are the evening type, know yourself that, oh, during the day I can use my day for a lot of things. Go hang out with friends, for drink cups, party and all that, because I know in the evening, no matter how tired I am, I can still stay and do something. So if you are really able to understand yourself, I think you can do a lot of things from that point. Just know yourself. So when I know myself, I know when I am supposed to read, when I am supposed to sleep, when I am supposed to go to class, when I am supposed to hang out with friends. So I think if we're able to discover these things, we can improve upon our academics.
Esuma, it's like you have something to add.
I have something to ask, because what Bridget is saying has drawn my attention to one more thing. Believe the only thing that we can control is time. Okay, we can't control time. As we are sitting here, by the time we realize it's 8 p.m. and 9 p.m., by the time we realize it's tomorrow morning, you can't control time. So for you to make sure that you're on right track, just make sure that you master time management. Because a lot of activities that's going to happen within these 2 weeks or few days for you to write the examination. So if you don't manage your time, it will be so difficult for you. Okay, get to know the subject that are very, very difficult. Okay, get much time for those subjects, and the one that you can understand easily, allocate few time to it and get a concept so you can handle those difficult ones. So you don't know how to plan with or master your time, it's very, very difficult for you. So this is the time for you to get a well-detailed plan as to how I want these 2 weeks to be. Maybe, as Bridget said, me personally, I learn at dawn. So during the day at least, I can go for group discussions just to get a feel of how the topic is going to be. So as soon as I read it at dawn, I have the whole concept for me to understand and to help me examination. So manage your time very, very, very well. If you're not able to manage your time, it's very difficult for you to go by for these 2 weeks as well. Yeah.
Okay, so knowing yourself also includes setting priorities.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes learn to say no. Sometimes it's not all offers that you have to accept.
Yes.
When Jesus healed a particular person in the Bible, the person said, Jesus, can I follow you? Jesus said, no, go home.
I feel
Go and tell people about me. So it's not all offers that you have to accept. The agenda guys you come to you as, oh guy, maybe and see that you are influential, come and help me talk to your class, come and help me do campaign and all those things. Yes, they are there. But once you want to escape distraction, you need to make sure that you set priorities. So if you think that you are someone who is not other, let's say, brilliant in nature, that you have to read and read before you get, and you accept this particular offer, then how will you be able to combine that activity with the one that's going on in the classroom? Besides, we are doing about 6 courses that each of them is 3 credit hour courses, and these courses come with a bunch of slides, and they're also demanding. So setting priorities also will enable you to say no to a lot of activities that are going on campus. Don't just go for any dinner or any offer that you didn't plan within your semester, and make sure that no one changes your plan if you've already made your plans already. If someone told you that maybe come and help me do this, tell the person maybe give me time, let me think about it, or let me look through my schedule and fix you. Okay, that will let them know that no, you can't just go into this guy's plans and go and distract it. Okay, when it's happening like that, you yourself, you see that you are living your life the way you want your life to be, and once your life is planned, I think even if you're lagging behind, you can capture, or you can come and catch up to excel as you're talking about.
And last thing, when you know yourself, you are able to handle peer pressure, because this environment, peer pressure is something that is affecting most of us. For some people, it's like they are being controlled by their roommates or their course mates.
Friends.
They wouldn't take anything to read unless they see their friends reading. They wouldn't go out unless they see their friends hanging out with other people. But I think when you really study yourself, as my brother said, you'll be able to say no at certain times. It's not always that anytime your friend calls you, hey, let's go here, help me with this and all that, you just accept it. So me normally daytimes I'm really active on social media. Does it mean that during the day when I see my roommates reading, some people feel worthless when they see their roommates reading and they are not doing anything. But that shouldn't be the case. Just know yourself. Probably I did reading in the morning and I feel okay. So why should I feel worthless or feel that, oh, I don't have aim in this life because my sister is reading, my brother is reading? So please, as I said earlier, just discover yourself. Know what you can do better. Know your weakness so that you wouldn't just follow anything or follow the crowd.
Yeah, discover yourself.
With your exact point, please. Once you are motivated like this, some people they are doing the wrong thing, but because of this motivation, they think that the 1 hour reader they are doing in the morning is okay. While their friend studies, let's say in the morning 2 hours, then in the afternoon 2 hours, then in the evening 2 hours. You are saying that because you said you should know yourself, and you said, okay, I'm this type, I learn only in the dawn or in the morning. So sometimes we have positive pressures, we also have negative pressures.
Yeah.
Me, for instance, if I'm in a room and although I learn at dawn, I learn in the evening, and I come back from campus and I see that all my roommates are learning, I have to also go out and learn. Oh yeah, I also have to go out and learn because
only if you think you are okay with
Yes.
that, then that's fine. But
Good.
then to the point of making you feel worthless or
No,
you
no,
don't
no,
have
no.
any aim, is
you,
it?
you don't have to.
These things sometimes it affects us negatively.
You don't have to be comparing yourself to people.
That's the point.
Okay, but when you see positive vibe, okay, if you see positive vibe, what? Follow it. Imagine you go to class early morning, okay, and you can see that everybody is learning for a quiz that they are saying is coming. What do you may have learned? You see people gather somewhere solving some question. He said because I've learned, I will not go and solve that question.
Oh no! That one is different.
Okay.
It's just like we have a quiz in the morning. You enter the class and everyone is learning. Okay, fine. If I feel okay that I did reading during the night, then I'm okay. Whatever the lecturer brings, I will be okay and I can answer. Then that's fine. There's no need for me to revise or do. But if I feel that there is something that I didn't read and my friends are doing, my friends are solving questions, I have to. That one you have to, because as I said, we have positive influence and
Yes.
negative influence. If it doesn't have any negative impact on you, then I think that's fine.
All right, thanks for that, Bridget. we will keep going on and on about this peer pressure. Should I go for it? If we will talk about that for 2 hours straight. But when you were talking in the midst of the conversation, you said something about we're talking about focus, right? Focus. But this focus was about distractions like external environment distractions. What about focus when you are learning, you and your book? Like you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Just you, your book. You are trying to learn, maybe cover, maybe chapter 1 to chapter 2 within an hour by yourself. You are just sitting out studying. If you have any tips to help us, maximize our output when we take a book that we are come to learn. Okay, so that's the question. And this question, I think, Suman.
Yeah.
So he's reading something about it earlier this evening. So I think it should go to you. But for now, my producer Dennis Scott is like, it's time to pay the bill. So wait for us. Stay tuned. We are going for a quick commercial break. We'll be back in a few.
In the Garden City, Focus FM 94.3.
Are you hungry or craving for a delicious brunch, lunch or supper? Looking for the place where you get the best and affordable yam chips with crispy gizzard, banku and tilapia, potato chips with gizzard to eat? Then the Tilapia Guy is the right place for you. We serve you with the best delicious meals at a cool and affordable price. Locate us in Kote in front of Developer Hostel on the Flint Hostel Road, KNUST. The Tilapia Guy serves brunch, lunch and supper to all students, lecturers, families and friends in and around campus. We also take orders for general parties, funerals, birthdays, weddings and engagements. You can reach us on 0594 649 557 or 0244 774 213. You can also follow us on IG and all social media platforms at The Tilapia Guy. The Tilapia Guy, home of affordable banku and girl tilapia.
Welcome back from that quick commercial break. Yeah, we are still live with you. This is Counselor's Corner. Counselor's Corner every Thursday 7 to 8 p.m. All right, before the break, I think Suman, you had something for us.
Yes, in terms of working on your focus and for this short period of time before examination or being there, the midsummer. So for you to maintain focus, I believe we highlighted on eliminating distraction. Okay, and what I can say is that most of the time our phone is the most distracting item that you look at. If you're focusing on getting the whole theory, how the thing is, and get alerts from WhatsApp, your attention just shifts to what your phone is. You go look, it could be that, oh, hello, good morning. At least it has shifted your focus from that. So if you want to eliminate distraction, when you are studying, just put your phone on either silent mode or just put your phone aside. Anything, you won't even have a look at the phone. Just put it aside. Not on your table. Can you put it in your bag? And your bag with someone. And you can focus what you're doing. But as soon as the phone is there, even alert will draw attention that something's happening on social media. It could be a notification that if you are focusing, just focus on what you're doing. Momo alert. It can change your mood. Exactly, it can change your mood.
So what about like if you have maybe want a specific way to maximize output? You see, we had a College of Science had a study skills seminar with a counselor just recently on how to maximize. Let's say you want to cover chapter 1 to chapter 2 within 1 hour, how to maximize and get the most understanding or commit most of it to memory within a short period of time. Do you have any like extra tip on that?
I believe it's a goal that you set it for yourself. Okay, if I want to read maybe 10 pages in a space of 1 hour, it's a goal. Okay, I will take that maybe the first 30 minutes, let me take 5 pages. Then get a timer. And whilst I read, just forget my time, but making sure that you understand what you're reading more. If you are focusing on the book and your mind not somewhere thinking about some mistake that you made yesterday, the focus or how you're going to get the concept is so easy. But if you are there and you are reading it and you also think that I have to go and buy rice that you need to go, the rice will get finished. By the time you're reading it and I'll go to the next page and be like, so I read this page. I didn't miss this thing.
Yeah.
So just focus on the present, what you are doing at that moment. You're focused on what you are doing at that moment. Definitely you're going to get the maximum of what or the satisfaction you're going to get for that time. And what I can also say is that just train your mind. Be able to train your mind that okay, we are going for the first 30 minutes, you are picking 5 pages. You sack yourself. First 30 minutes, 5 pages. Your mind will prepare, okay, then let's push it. But if you relax, your mind will go to want to relax. Okay. So just train your mind. It's very, very true.
If you say you do 2 pages
exactly
within 1 hour, it's 2 pages you do. But if you say I just want to do the most I can do in 1 hour, you might even use 2 hours to do that same one page. It's true.
Exactly. Because the powerful tool is your mind. If you're able to train your mind well, everything will be so easy for you. Because if you are saying that, oh, we are going to US and the plane will set off maybe in Accra at exactly 7 p.m. You train your mind that for me to be late and stay in this country, others will go and send pictures. I have to be there by 6 o'clock.
5 a.m.
Exactly.
5 a.m. You get there 5 a.m. You've trained your mind that this sort of opportunity I'm grabbing it. So just make sure that as you're reading, okay, this semester I haven't read much, but with this concept, I have to cover it by 7 p.m. You've trained your mind already. So your mind know that, oh, this is a target we are hitting. If you're not able to hit the whole 5 pages, at least you can hit 4 pages, and it's a plus to you. If you realize, oh, let me go and read. You will read and read and read. You know where to stop and where to break. And if you are specific and you're not multitasking, your brain works really, really well. Okay, so just make sure you go specific and train your mind. But that's the most important thing that you can.
Right. So if you didn't hear anything from what our brother Isuma is saying, he says be specific. Multitasking doesn't help much when you are trying to study. If you have a short goal, I just running this specifically. It's better than you trying to cover many topics or something and getting nothing, or you won't even remember anything when you go to exam hall. Yeah. Now I want to move the conversation towards, I know it's a tricky subject, but the results. It's not easy. The results. We are all hearing that the results are coming. We've all heard that results are coming. It can be even, I think, Friday or within this week to next week. We've heard that the results are coming. So, do you have anything to tell our listeners? No, this evening.
Personally, when I'm done with exams, I'm just done with this semester's exams. Though I think about it, but I make sure I don't allow it to affect me. Okay, I did mistake here. There was a mistake there. You see, some people, these things can take a toll on them, and they don't want to learn because they feel that, oh, they invested so much in their learning or in their studies, and they couldn't do well. Though the results are not in, but they feel that, oh, this place there was a mistake and I wouldn't do well. But then for me, when I'm done. I don't know if I'm going to chill. I'm going to do this. I'm not saying it should happen.
Do you mean so after you will never think of what you wrote in the paper and?
No. I am a human. It will come in mind sometime, but I make sure I don't let it affect my subsequent performance or subsequent studies. Because it's past. Just focus on what is ahead and improve upon yourself. That's the most. Though it might come and you feel that, oh, I spent much time on my studies, but looking at this results, this is not me. But it has just happened. You have control to some point, but not totally. Just do your best. Just do your best and focus on what is ahead. Because then when you're D, can you change the D? You can change the D in your subsequent, exams. But the HM, that's it.
Yes, Bridget is saying that the HM. Okay. There are some things that you can't control. Once examination is done, stop work and the answer sheets being collected from you. All I have to pray is that I'll get what I anticipate.
God be with us.
Yes. But what you can control is this semester examination that are yet to write. Okay, so how the results are going to be, whether you're going to get A, get B, get C, it will definitely come. Okay, so don't let that result.
It is what it is,
Yes, you shouldn't let that result more control your emotions. But now you're focusing on making sure this semester you survive.
Do well.
You can't allow what happened 2 months or 3 months ago that you're going to release now to distract you. It's going to be a more going to affect you psychologically. So what is going to happen? Just see it as a challenge for me to build upon. This will help you know your weakness in some of the subjects that you're not able to perform well. There could be some things that you're not doing well that will to help you. So just accept the result. Get to know your strength from the result that yet to be released, and those that some shortfalls, just fill in the gap as soon as possible. But if these results come and you perform well and others and weren't perform well, at least it will help you spend much time those subjects as well. whether trail, whether pass, whether excellent, accept in good faith and keep pushing. Okay, I know one mantra for one of the SRC aspirants. So
Keep moving forward.
Keep moving forward or something. Also march forward. March forward. So whether the result is good or not bad, master, march forward.
And
March forward.
assume that you had the money in your pocket or your wallet and someone took it. Can you can't get it back. I mean,
So
it's
focus on-
gone. So
yes.
focus on working hard
And
to
more
get
money.
extra money. That's it.
Yes.
But you see,
Wait. All right. Nathaniel, come in.
there are some of us here too that when we sleep and we remember what happened last semester, they will wake up and go and learn. Okay, so please, you want to forget your past. Okay. No. Sometimes your past can motivate you to move forward.
Exactly.
It motivates you to move forward. But
you
not
know,
lack.
you knew last semester you were sleeping and you didn't perform. And you are saying forget your past.
You are
So-
still sleeping.
You are still sleeping. Okay, so please, yes, we are saying that what has happened already. Okay, these are places that you need to draw lessons from your mistakes and build upon your weakness so that you get a better result. Okay, the deed that you had, the drill that you had, look at what happened within the last semester, the activity that you get involved, that took my major part of the time, that you did make time. Some of us too, maybe you may have done our best last semester in such a way that this semester we have to blow. Okay,
Blast.
but still the result will come and you see plus
You
one.
didn't meet our
Yes,
expectations.
maybe
Yeah.
you're expecting plus 2, plus 3, then maybe plus 0.5.
Yeah.
You saw plus 0.5,
That
as
is the
that
way
goes
it's
on,
paying
2
for,
0.5 is what? Is 1.
Yeah.
When you get 4, then you're increasing. So don't give
gradual
up.
process.
Yeah.
Just make sure
Yeah.
that you are learning from the past.
Yeah.
And also, don't let your past hold you behind.
Okay.
It
just
should
move forward.
motivate you positively.
I heard
So don't-
one man speak, one man say that if you can't fly, make sure you walk. If you can't walk, make sure you crawl. But what matters most is that
Keep moving forward.
And make sure you're moving forward, but not backwards. Because all of them are
Yeah,
moving.
Yeah.
Nancy
So Nathaniel, to you. So I want to talk about the two extremes. Case, what should you do, or how should you control your emotions in a case where last semester, let's say you trailed some courses, or maybe you perform. Let's say the other side of the question is that maybe you had 90s and A's, straight A's. What should we do? Like, and if the person had trails, what should be the person's mindset? How should he deal with those courses?
The person had trails last semester.
Yes.
Okay. If you have trails, it means that maybe you have papers to write.
Yeah.
Okay, good. If you have papers to write, and there's also another chance for you to write an exams. If you let what happened in the past have control over you. You see, when people are under stress or when people are under fear, they have two things that think for them. It's either they use their head or their emotion. If you use your emotion, you let last semester trail affect you this semester. And this semester you are going to trail too.
Exactly.
And so it means that if you don't solve this particular issue, it means that subsequently you'll be trailing. And if you don't take care, you see that you're going to drop out, or maybe you would like to defer or go and buy forms and come back again.
Yeah.
So it has already happened. Yes, you've trailed. You're the only person who have trailed before.
Yeah.
People have trailed. Okay. But if you pick up your strength from that particular session and say that, okay, I've trailed last semester, but this semester I'm not ready for that. And you make appropriate plans to put things in place, I hope you will be able to overcome that particular trail that you had. And to the extent on the other side,
Over excitement.
Yes.
90.
yes, you score your 90s, bro.
I'm
When you are
wondering if
yes,
we
please
have-
celebrate because you deserve it. Okay, you work for it. Okay, but make sure that this semester too is another baton that has been handed over to you. You have to run it as you did for last semester. So upon all the excitement, make sure that you are still putting on your old shoes that you used to run the race last semester, and make sure that you are doing your best. And please, all those that are celebrating because the results are coming, they are scoring their A's, please, let's sometimes try to approach maybe our friends who are weak. Someone could be working with a first class student with an average about 75, 78. See that the friend will be around 55. How? Let us, yes.
Oh, it's actually happens.
Life wouldn't be fair. Will
Yeah.
never be fair.
No,
But that
if-
one there.
I always say that whenever I'm praying, I just tell God, God, please, if I'm winning, don't let me win. Make sure that all those around me are
Around
winning.
us will
Because
win.
if we don't win, they'll feel jealous about me and they can even kill me. If they poison me, if I drink the poison, God cannot take the poison from my stomach.
Yeah.
Okay, so make sure that you are winning together with your friends, and that will make that particular bond very stronger, and they will see that you are really making a positive impact in their life.
And
Yes,
this
yes,
is where sorry for
Don't worry. Okay.
and this is where seeking help comes in. You know,
Exactly.
some of us with the issue of true, some of us we think that we are hard girl, we are hard boy. So when something happens to us, we are too big to go to other people to seek help from them, which is bad. There are lots of things when you are going through certain emotions, we can't do it or we can't handle it alone. We need people. Just sitting in front of someone and pouring your heart out is, I don't know,
It's therapy.
You know. But some of us, oh, hard boy, hard girl, then the person will be lying on his or her bed crying, which can result in anxiety, depression. It's very bad. So when such thing happens to you, please seek help. Find someone. That's why peer counselors, or we have the professional counselors, we are around to help. Please seek help. Don't be in this alone.
All right, thank you for that, Bridget. We have a message here from Bright Edido from SRC Hostel that I get. Thank you, Counselors Corner. I get encouraged anytime I listen to you. Hey, no, it's a question. It's a question actually.
Please open your
Thank you,
eyes.
thank you, Counselors Corner. I get encouraged anytime I listen to you.
Okay.
For effective studies, is it advisable to study when you are too happy? Thanks. Is it advisable to study when you are too happy? Yes.
Honestly,
Anyone?
Studying have no specific time. Okay, as Bridget said, if you know yourself, because sometimes some people would prefer studying when that person is happy. But studying, whether you are happy, whether you are sad, whether you are not in a mood, you have a set goal. Definitely have to achieve that set goal. So if you are happy and want to study, at least study enough so that when you are sad and can't study more, at least you can study less to more of get to how you study when during those euphoria moments and so we don't have any specific time as
Yeah.
studying.
And I think
Yeah.
it depends on the individual too, because for some people when they are sad, they use books or information to release that emotion. So it depends on you whether you think that you are comfortable during that mood, you are comfortable to read or learn, then it's okay. It all depends on you.
Yeah, it all depends on you.
One of my lecturers says that once you are campus, you don't learn because you want to learn. You learn because we have to learn because you are in the system. Oh yeah, so whether you are
Yeah.
happy,
Whether you are happy, you are sad. If you have planned at this time, I'm supposed to learn. You are sad, though, but actually, how you go do it?
Whether you are sad, examination is tomorrow.
You have to.
Yes.
It's a
your
must.
sadness will change the question.
You
have to use your mind.
Yeah.
Go and
Yeah, you can keep your comments coming in on 0575 943 943. 0575 943 943. You can also watch us live on Facebook. You can just go to Facebook Live. Just go to Facebook and search for Focus FM KNUST. We are live. You can catch us there as well. Right now we'll be having, I think that's our last commercial break for this session. When we come back, we'll continue to the rest of the discussion. Stay tuned.
Are you hungry or craving for a delicious brunch, lunch or supper? Looking for the place where you get the best and affordable yam chips with crispy gizzard, banku and tilapia, potato chips with gizzard to eat? Then the Tilapia Guy is the right place for you. We serve you with the best delicious meals at a cool and affordable price. Locate us in Kote in front of Developer Hostel on the Flint Hostel Road, KNUST. The Tilapia Guy serves brunch, lunch and supper to all students, lecturers, families and friends in and around campus. We also take orders for general parties, funerals, Then the Tilapia Guy is the right place for you. We serve you with the best delicious meals at a cool and affordable price. Locate us in Kote.
So welcome back from that quick commercial break. You are still live with us on the Counselor's Corner. The Counselor's Corner, KNS's favorite show. Yeah, so we just have about 6 minutes and we're out of here. So we want to just talk shortly on, this the last semester for some of us. People are, I don't know, people have given up or have been lackadaisical about the academics. Some people who are also continuing students are like, I don't know. I feel as if because I didn't have a good start, that's all. Yeah, so any advice for them quickly before we wrap up?
Success or for you to get to your destination. So make sure that you are determined. Train your mind that you don't have to give up, and you are not giving up. Okay, as soon as you say that to yourself that no, this is not a path for me to give up, and I think you will be able to move on. No matter how many times you fall, learn to rise, and after rising, make sure just clean the dust down. Then what? Move on. Besides, no one is looking at you. It's just you and your goal and your dream. So if you have your eye on the trophy, I think that one will motivate you to what? To move forward.
Yes, I believe this is going to be your last semester on campus for the final year students and for the continuing students. You have so many semesters to go. All that I have to tell you is that success about 5% strategy and 95% mindset. No, looking at the footballers, Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi and other people, they believe that they are the best players in the world. Okay, so if you believe that you can achieve that set goal, if you believe that you can add just 1 or 2 points to yourself.
Yeah, I believe Messi is the best. Yeah, continue.
Yes. Definitely, you're going to achieve that goal. So just make sure that you train your mind. This is the last lap, and for our brothers and sisters who are yet to, yes, focus on the set goal for which you're on campus.
Exactly.
Understand the purpose that you're on campus. Things work so simple for you. If you don't understand, or people just push you, go to campus and go and get the degree for me. Okay, wouldn't feel like, why should I even bother myself doing so much? But at least look at the future. After a year, what is next? Okay, you really don't know what will happen tomorrow. But at least, as it stands now, just do your possible best. Get the best out of what you're doing, and what will happen is you shouldn't even think about that. Well, I would share personal experience. Okay, when I was in senior high school, I thought, why should I bother myself studying so much? Because me, I'm business minded. Why should I even do it? Okay, but what came to mind? Okay, just do your best. Get the best grades. Okay, if you get the best grades, what will happen is, and right after that, my SHS, I got a scholarship. So this is the time for you to focus on getting the best out of it. You wouldn't know what will happen after here. If you had the best, you are the best sort of different subjects. You are brainy, understand concepts, able to share ideas. You wouldn't know where you find yourself. You could go to one meeting and people, okay, based on contribution, different subjects, I could see that you are a well-learned person. You can make efforts. They will push you somewhere. You wouldn't know what to happen. So make sure that you give me your maximum best. Do your possible best. For the reason why I came on campus, go out with the result that you earn. I believe the world would treat you fair. Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you for that, Isuman. So we are just about wrapping up. No, it's not over. It's not over until it's over. That's what I got from all the 2 submissions. It's not over until it's over. This is the last semester. You don't know what will happen. You can move by 5. You can move by 1 and cross. Don't just do your best. God will go. If God has decided that you should get this, you will get it. But you to try your best. Yeah. Don't give up. It's not over until it's over.
As far as God has said I'm going to get 5, you go and sleep.
No.
You
have to work. You have to work too.
You mark it for engagement of 5. So easy.
Yeah. So we wish you all the best in your results. But pray too. But from Counselor's Corner, all the best in your results. So we are just about wrapping up. Any last words from any of us? Any last words from the panelists? Shout outs. No, shout outs.
Oh, me, I don't have any. But I'll say something small. One thing that keeps me going is that so far as mistakes happened, there are also good times for me, and I always get that hope for tomorrow, that it is not always going to be rosy, it is not always going to be smooth. So if mistakes happen, then meaning there are good times that are coming. So just put in your best and it will be fine.
So my last word is that never look down on yourself. Okay, see yourself at the best and do your possible best to maintain that. That's it.
Right.
Always when you're in stress and you think that there will fear coming, let your head do the thinking instead of your emotion. Very
Your
necessary.
heart, don't let the heart decide.
Yes.
Let your head do the thinking.
And a shout out to my roommate in Queens or room 166. I think Raphael, Michael, Godfred, and myself, Nathaniel.
All right.
I was saying that.
So I've been your host, Stephen Nkansa. I'm joined by my producers today. Two producers. That's Dennis Scott and Justice Ifayao. You will know him as the CISA publicity head. Oh, sorry, statistics publicity head. Sorry. Maybe I've prophesied into your life. You don't know. All right. So thank you all for tuning in tonight. You can follow us on Pierre_KNUST on Twitter and IG. Pierre_KNUST. You can find peer counselors anywhere, but we have an office at SRC Hostel, room 1A3. Or you can go to the Dean of Students office. Just go to the Dean of Students, the Harper building. You can find any counselor to talk to about your problems. Feel free. Even if it's financial issues, they'll attend to you. So I think that's all for tonight. Next week we are going to be dealing with managing your finances. We are going to have external panelists from maybe some lecturers and some external people who are not from even from KNUST, who are well versed in the financial world, to come and help us with that topic. So from my producer and I and the panelists, we say bye for now. Take care. Good night.